Welcome to your Daily Boost 365 podcast. My name is Erica Bose Vassal, and this is episode 3, handling negative people in our lives. And I am with Tex Roy Elliott. He's an entrepreneur, a promoter, and he is just very, very positive. He strives every day, just like I do, to be a positive influence in others' lives. So, hello, my friend.
Bless up, bless up. Good morning to
Good morning.
all positive people in the world. Well, no need for introduction. Everybody already know Erica Vassal, boss, businesswoman, queen of non-pushy sale.
Thank
Well, well, Miss Erica Vassal, what you want to tell the people?
Well, we need to tell them how we handle this because you and I are super, super positive, and I don't know about you, but for me, when I'm around someone who's negative, that energy, like I can feel their energy if they're being negative. Like I can feel like something's hitting me and I don't like it. Do you feel that if you're around someone who's being negative? How does it feel to you?
Well, it all depends on the behavior. Most time, I don't even.
Well, words, if they're just
Well,
talking negative stuff, I'm talking about. If they're like,
just,
oh man,
you know,
blah, blah, blah.
I get away from it. I move away, or I won't be doing no talking because I don't know. I just can't deal with negative things. I
So
rather
if
deal with positive things.
I know. So if somebody were to come up to you, so tell everyone how you handle it. So somebody comes up and they're like, yo, did you hear blah, 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 blah. How do you shut it down? Let's give some tips. How do you shut that down so they know that you're not the one to come and gossip to?
Oh, I tell them, listen, I don't do the talking about people behind their back. So
Mm.
you can't find a better topic. Miss me with that conversation.
See, that's good. So he's quick
Yeah,
to end it. I love that. I love that.
yeah.
The other day, okay. So I was introduced to this person, okay. And as soon as she started talking, everything was negative, negative, negative about her life and why she can't do things and blah blah blah. And for me, as an entrepreneur like you, I'm always looking for a solution. Like for me, there's always the way. You got to figure it out, find a way, make a way. So when somebody starts saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, like I'm just like, I don't know, something happens in me and where I'm like, I got to figure this out. I got to figure this out. But I didn't want to figure it out for this person. And I did not even want to make any suggestions. I tried for the first few minutes and then they were so closed minded. They couldn't hear because they were wrapped in their negativity. So for me, I just said, oh my gosh, I have to go. I have to go make a phone call. It was nice meeting you. I had to get away. Just like you had said though, too, you got to get away from it. Like we can't
Well,
stand there
sometimes
and just,
small-minded people or small thinking, just
yes.
irritates you. I know
Yeah.
it irritates me, but however, ain't nobody perfect. So
Mhm.
at least for me, I try to be patient and open minded.
Yes.
I'd be like, all right, well, look at the bright side. Instead of worrying about putting so much time in the negative, look at the bright side. But
Mhm.
they'll keep being negative, and
Mhm.
you will try to tell them, okay, what about thinking this way? And they probably just, used to being let down. So they
Yeah.
always look at the negative side, which is
Mhm.
it's still not good.
Right.
So they need to do something with their thinking because if you're thinking negative at all times or most times, oh man, it's
Mhm.
hard to make it. It's hard to be successful in anything
Oh,
because
this
you
is
don't,
true. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
because you're right. They don't believe. And I think also, we can try. We can always try to be that positive light for people, but they have to be open to it. And we can only hope and pray that after they leave our conversation, that maybe it replays that positive words we were saying and makes some type of impact. That's all we can do,
Oh, it
right?
worked. It worked. So
It
never
does.
stop. Yeah, never stop being positive, even when they being negative. So you say the positive things to them. Because I've
Mhm.
had that happen to me. Like people come around me talking negative. I'll be like, man, I'm not trying to hear that. So I say something positive, and later on in life, they be like, man, one thing about you, man, you never say nothing or negative to me. You always trying to tell me. So they listen. So keep doing it.
I have witnessed you. I wouldn't say that the people were being negative, but I've witnessed you pouring in to people. Like you are so amazing at it, like, when I was in Jamaica, right? I said to you, oh my gosh, I don't know if you realize how you pour into people. Like you ask them questions and then it's like you cheer them on and you say, this is great what you're doing, keep going. And I think that that's such a great quality to have. Do you even know that you do that for like everyone you interact with? I'm not sure if you know that. Do you know that?
Well, I ain't the only one that comes with being an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurs love to help each other. We love to see people be successful. So
Yeah.
that's natural in us. I see the same thing in you. So
Oh, thank
that
you.
just comes with being who you are. When you genuinely do what you do it for
Mhm.
real. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of real entrepreneur. That's how we think, and we just love helping.
In our book, there is a phrase in there about, and it was from my mom, and it said that anytime a negative thought comes into your head, pretend it's a balloon and pop it. And my mom, like when she went to the nursing home after her stroke, and they would come and ask her questions, like they were just trying to give her medication. And she's like, no, I don't need medication. I have my mind. I have positive thinking. Please don't ask me those questions. She was always saying, I just positivity. But like for you, I don't even know if you ever have a negative thought, actually.
Like your mom said, hey, put that to the side, pop it out, because it's not going to add up to nothing.
Yeah.
Negativity usually goes nowhere. It makes no sense. So I try to do things that I think make sense.
Yeah.
So I know from when you were a kid and you doing negative things at that time, you don't know. But when you're grown up and you know the difference, you're supposed to do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's my thought on negativity.
You're good. You're good at this. So sometimes you and I will be talking, right? And I'll say something, and what do you tell them what you say to me? If you perceive what I'm saying as something that's either gonna be negative, which I try not to, but like sometimes I get wrapped up in emotional things, right? And what do you say? What do you say?
Oh, cut it. Slow
Got
down. Pump
it.
the brakes. Yeah,
Pump the
cause
brakes.
don't get all riled up, for negativity. Don't make no sense. So,
Yes.
a lot of time when we negative, sometimes if we listen to that person that's saying, calm down, take a deep breath,
Mhm.
calm down and come back another time when your thoughts is more clear.
Yes.
You get
Yes.
better results, way better results. So a
Mhm.
lot of time all of us human, we
Yeah.
when we in our emotions, we don't want to hear that word calm down. We want
Oh,
what we want. We want justice. We want
yeah.
conclusion.
He's
We
talking
want
about
we
me.
want answers. We want whatever it is, and we mad about it. But a lot of time, it's not even that serious. If you just slow down and just
Mhm.
walk away for a minute and come back, it's not
Mhm.
that serious most time. But the danger part is sometimes we let our emotion take so much control over it that things can get real serious. And that's what I
Mhm.
always try to prevent when I tell a
Yeah.
person, calm down. Don't
Yeah.
allow a small situation to get way out of control, all
Mhm.
because you don't know how to calm down. Humble
Mhm.
is key.
And you know what else? What we use together too is that we're quick to, if we either one of us, like if you spot it where you like, oh man, she's going down the wrong path. We don't need to talk about this right now. Or that I'm emotional about something and I need to just process it later and then come back to it. But we're quick to say, change the subject, like change the
Mhm.
subject, or you say, I took this from you. I'm not going to entertain that right now. That's my.
Yeah, that's the best way. Yeah, because you really got to watch what you entertain in life, for real.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so most time, I don't entertain. I try my best not to entertain negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
I just ignore it. Now,
Yes.
sometimes you try to ignore negative energy, a person will be like, man, he's too humble, or he's soft, or he's weak.
Mm-hmm.
And then they push it. They
Yeah.
push it that next step. Don't be scared to put your foot down when it's necessary. Because listen, some people in this world, listen, everybody got different understanding, different mentality, And,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
everybody's just not as wise,
Everyone's different too. So what someone might perceive as negativity might not, it could be just someone venting, right? So be careful that before we label someone as negative or whatever, they could have just been having a bad day and needed to vent. Because
Very
even
true.
you and I, we vent to each other. That doesn't mean we're negative. It's just how
Yeah,
long does that venting go on? And then what's the solution to the problem? I think that's where it can turn
makes
negative,
sense.
you know.
Makes
Um,
sense.
for me though, if I'm around someone and they're just all like every time I see them, it's like just Debbie Downer, just whatever. I can't, it like literally hurts my heart and I really feel like I can feel their negative energy and I can't as I've gotten older or life's too short for this. I can't be around them. I have to cut it off short. Like I really do. I just can't do it. I can't
Well,
do
because you gotta love you.
it.
So that's the right thing you're doing. So if you love you, you're not gonna entertain nothing or no one that's gonna stress you out because you
Mhm.
love you. Because you know what stress does,
Dress will take your
Yeah.
beauty
And
away.
it's true. And it's true. So you gotta be real careful about the things you put on your brain, because the mind controls everything. Certain things, it's about having tolerance. It's about having consideration. I
Mhm.
try to be real considerate, of everyone. You always got to be considerate.
All right, Texter, you got any final words to say?
Ignore it. Hey, keep focused. Got to always stay focused because negativity is to distract you from the bigger picture. When
Mhm.
you're trying to do things, it's going to be obstacles in the way.
Mhm.
And that those obstacles called negativity, negative people, negative things, just things. Because ain't
Yes.
nothing in life easy. You always got to work for what you want.
That's true.
Mhm.
But if you are always like shutting down the negativity, soon people aren't going to bring it to you. So it's got to start with yourself, right? And
Oh,
like if you,
hell
yeah,
yeah.
every day go to yourdailyboost365.com and you can see when the journal is going to drop and the book and read the words, fill your mind, fill your heart with positive words. That is the key. And that self-talk is really, really important too. So make sure that when you're looking in the mirror that you're being kind to yourself and you're building yourself up. Don't look in the mirror and be like, "Oh my gosh, I got wrinkles under my eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm overweight." Oh, whatever. Be positive and loving to yourself too. Fill your cup up and be careful about the people that you allow in your space. All right, guys, remember go to yourdailyboost365.com to hear more of our podcast and to sign up to hear about our journal and our book. Until next time, bye.
Later.